when you asked them how do you find out about us, they said the coupon. Ask to see it.
Okay.
Oh, do you have it? Can I take a look at it? You want to see it? You want to get it out there on the table?
Yeah, put it out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll talk about this later. We can go over this later. Show what this is about. But ask to see it. Oh yeah, it's in there somewhere. Oh, you grab it for me so I know exactly what deal.
It's good to like dive because you can like, oh, I got this is one thing and I got a couple other things I can share that we got. That's
right. Sometimes I'll have it. Most of the times I'll have it. Sometimes I won't. But ask to see it. Stronger tie down on the renewal by Anderson versus Anderson.
Really? Okay.
You did do a tie down, but you're like, so that's the difference.
Okay.
That's not a tie down. A tie down is, so does that make sense? Do you understand the difference between Anderson and renewal by Anderson? And they go, yes. That's a tie down because they just tied it down for you.
Okay.
You're just saying, so that's the difference. Let's go look at your windows. It's not a tie down. You got to get commitment from them. Yeah, I understand. No, I got it. Yeah, you guys, replacement division. Yeah, customized replacement division of Anderson. Testimonial, not testimony.
Yeah.
Did you catch yourself on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wood windows, 2000 and up. Not just 2000. That's an absolute.
Too strong, it's too absolute.
Yeah, it's like you're like they're 2000 a window. No, 2000 and up.
Yeah.
The Hurd windows are $3,000 a piece. It's unbelievable. And they can really come with a 1-year warranty. I think maybe it's no longer than a year.
Fiberglass.
I just won't even bring it up. I won't even mention it. I don't know. You have plexiglass stuck in your head, dude.
Yeah, plexiglass is, right? It's like plastic clear glass.
Yeah. Seals. It's not seams. Break the seams. No, it's break the seals. Okay. It's a sealed insulated glass unit. Okay. Royal extruders.
You ever talk about that?
80%, not 85%. Okay. And Royal Extruders does not make windows.
Right.
They make vinyl extrusions for many different vinyl applications. They have to make it for windows. Glass comes from somebody else. Anderson, we make our frames, but our glass comes from Cardinal. Cardinal Glass is the largest glass manufacturer in the country. They're set up for it, and the Low E4 Smart Sunglass is the glass that we designed. We came up with it. We have Cardinal make it, and Cardinal will not make it for anybody else. So no one else can get it. It's the most energy efficient glass on the market with the cleanest light. And this just goes back to you a little bit because you, I believe, were saying UV on one and infrared on the other.
Ultraviolet.
Right. Well, you can say ultraviolet or UV, but it's a light spectrum. If you're going to talk about it with a client, so there's the light spectrum, right? There's ultraviolet on one end, the visible light that we're looking at each other through, and then you have the infrared on the other. Well, Anderson, what they wanted to do was knock down as much of the bad rays as possible, still maintain a nice, clean, visible light. People really get it when you're talking to them like that. So we're knocking this down, and look how clean this light is. It has just a slight tint on it. And when you hold it up, I held it up. Like I said, you want to hold it up to their window. They're existing not just in the room, because in the room it's going to show tint. Mm-hmm. The other day, this guy came in here, Robert, he was one of Eric Holt's potential clients, and we held it up to the glass, and it was almost clear. I mean, you could barely see the tint in it. So it's pretty impressive. It looks good. It's not greenish or bluish, and you can see those out there. All right. You had the 40-60 backwards. You said 60% reclaimed wood fiber, 40% polymers. It's 60%. It's 40% reclaimed wood fiber, 60% polymers extruded together under heat and pressure. It's 80% wood by weight. You got that.
Do we know anything about the polymers?
It's just the plastic polymers.
But it's not PVC.
No, it's plastic. Plastic polymers. But I don't even say the word plastic. And no one ever has asked me. No one has ever asked me. It's 40% reclaimed wood fiber, 60% polymers extruded together under heat and pressure. It's impervious to moisture. It's impervious to termites. It doesn't warp. It doesn't fade. It doesn't pit, corrode, crack, blister, peel. It is a long-term solution to your window project. That's as much as I spend on that. That's our creme de la creme. And I spend so much time on everything else, and I just lay it out there like that. And because people are holding it, like, Jesus, I'm like, yep, that's a long-term solution to your project. I couldn't understand you. Okay, so did you say 98 or 90?
98.
You did? You said so fast, it sounded like 90. What?
It's 98.
Okay, yeah. Because with 90, and when you said so fast, it sounded like 90, and then you went to 94. Are you shaking your head? You got that?
I thought it was 90.
You're right. That's what we heard. So, slow down. The 98, because you want the client to hear this stuff. Trex pays a licensing fee every year. So you mentioned that you mentioned Trex, but Trex pays a licensing fee every year. We're not in the decking business, but we do make the posts and rails for them. Turn off that lamp when you're done. That lamp was kind of on there, and you're kind of talking about other things and going on about the glass. And what happened is that radiometer started moving forward.
Put the glass closer to the heat lamp.
Picking up speed. We don't want it to move forward at all.
Okay.
So when you're finished with it, and turn it off and let them feel it. Temperate, not tempered. The house stays much more temperate. Right? That's the word. It's not yo-yoing. It's not chasing the outside. It stays more temperate. Okay, you kept calling the IG unit a window. It's the IG unit. There's the frame, the IG unit, that make up a window. That's a window you were holding. Here's Anderson's window, right? Anderson's IG unit.
Okay.
This is Renewal's IG unit. Insulated glass unit. Yeah. You need to know where the sickness study is in the book. You don't want to be flipping around. It's the same philosophy of walking in the home and your tape measure goes rolling across the floor and you're stumbling a little bit. It's all just clean moves, right? Clean moves like you've done it 1,000 times. So flipping back and like this, no, you got to know where it is, so you can go right to it. The other windows have clips on the rail, right? You were saying pins or something,
yeah.
But it's clips. They're ugly clips that are on the rails that give the tilt-out feature. We developed a pin release system so you don't have those ugly clips on the rail. That's a rail. Interlocking meeting rail, that's how you remember it because it's coming together. Interlocking meeting rail, it's a rail. And the sides are just called stiles and rails. You said, you called it a testing cord. It's a 300-pound test cord. I mean, it's been tested up to 300 pounds, but it's a nylon cord that goes with the block and tackle system. So, know what you're saying there. It's not a testing cord. It's been tested up to 300 pounds. Good job on the window demonstration, by the way. I thought it was good. I thought you covered almost everything that you needed to cover. You looked like you had done it before. Like you were able to, you dropped those pins in, you were able to open it up, and then you were like popping it in and re-engaging. So I could tell you spent some time with it because it looked good.
You don't want to be fumbling over that when you're at home.
If you don't want to be fumbling over that, I watched this guy, Dennis Shell, man. God damn. I'd send him home with the window and he'd come back and like he had never looked at the thing. Like he'd look at it, it was like the gliding window, he couldn't figure it. When he took a sash out, he couldn't figure out how to put it back in. I mean, I was like, it was a mess. It was a mess. That guy was a mess. But so it looked like you were able to, yeah, you were able to, I was wondering how long it was going to take you to put your screen back on your window. It was upside down, and then it was backwards, and I'm like literally just waiting for you to put that screen back on today.
Yeah.
So the window demonstration was good. Would I put you in the field up to this point? Yes. I would. It needs to get cleaner. You need to slow down. You need to let the
I
client
don't know
hear you.
why I'm doing it fast. Is because I'm pressuring myself to get it all out.
Right. You're showing up and throwing up.
Because you don't want to forget a big part.
But you're not going to, the
I'm not
more
gonna
you
do that
practice.
I'm not going to do that at home. I'm not going to do that again, first of all. But I'm not going to do that at home.
Right. No, and the more you practice, you're not going to forget. Like I said, the tool is there. I can just look at it and just start talking about it, and you'll hit everything that is there. It's like the IG unit you have in your hand. It's got 3 coatings of silver oxide inside exterior paint, stainless steel spacer bar. You can see the perforations in it. So, that reminds you, yeah, there's a desiccant inside there. Literally, the tool is there. So the stuff, and listen, we're making progress. Don't you feel it?
Hi.
I mean, well, you're a backslider, but
Did I get better than last time?
yeah, you were better than last time.
I don't think
you
I
were
was
better
so
than
easy
last
on
time.
you. I wasn't. But
You were
whatever.
not, which means what tells me is that you didn't work on it over the weekend and just kind of took it for granted because you had such a nice run through the last time. You can't
No.
bullshit a bullshitter. You can't. I've seen it all. So, but anyway, I would put you out in the field with that. You can get it much tighter.
Better, yeah.
And the tighter you get, the more money you're going to make. These guys, like I said, who sold $190,000 on Saturday, where it's $730,000 for the month. We're on pace to do 1.3, 1.4. Amazing, with 7 guys. Eric Henson is at $274,000 for the month. He's already made over $30,000. It's halfway through the month. Yeah, his bonus check is $5,000 already. Right. And he has a half a month to go. He's in the field this afternoon. The guy's a beast. He may make $40,000 this month. I mean, that's 1 month is half a year's salary for a good job. So, and he takes it seriously, and he's a hard worker. And we need to tighten it up, crisper, less fuzzy. But like I said, I needed to get you at a C level, because at the C level you're going to know a lot more than the client is. And he had a good question. He said, "Are other window companies going to come in and show me all this stuff?" The answer is no. Nope. I'm going to come show you a window that may or may not.
They're not firm enough on that?
Well, the only because what I was asking is so I can get Fibrix. They're going to show me Fibrix.
All right. And no, they're not. It's proprietary to us.
Which is usually the job.
Anderson developed it. You cannot buy that window anywhere else. I cannot sell you that window and have someone else install it. You wouldn't want that anyway. It's like having the manufacturer work on your home. We are the manufacturer doing the work. You're getting a labor service warranty from the manufacturer. No other company is set up that way. Because people are like, I just want to buy the windows. My contractor's going to install them. No, we don't do that. So the answer is, you cannot buy that window anywhere else, and I could not sell you that window and have someone else install it. You wouldn't want that anyway. We're the manufacturer doing the work. You're getting a manufacturer labor service warranty. It is the safest way you get working with a contractor. You don't have to think about it. We're going to get it done for you. Well, I can't call anybody else to get another price on that window? Nope. No, you can't. Anderson had the foresight when they developed this material over 30 years and tested it. They knew what they had on their hands. They wanted to keep tight control on it. No matter how great the product is, if the install sucks, you're going to get a bad reputation on your product. So they wanted to keep tight controls. They really are a conservative company. They really care about doing it right. And they, like I said, never were in the in-home market prior to 1995. When they got in the in-home market, they wanted to do it right. So they rolled it out across the country, and there are 103 affiliates across the country selling this window. There's an Orange County affiliate that can't come into my area, and I don't go to Orange County, and we love it. We have a lot of camaraderie and business sharing.
Yeah.
So that's how you respond to that. That's when you can really hammer that down of what we have. I cannot sell you that window and have someone else install it. You wouldn't want that anyway. We are the manufacturer doing the work. No one else is set up this way. You want a window? You want a Pella window? You got to go through Lowe's. You want a Marvin window?